A figure skating routine. Jackie and Peter skate apart with an angle of 15 degrees between them. Jackie skates for 5 meters and Peter skates for 7 meters. How far apart are the skaters? So for this one, right, this is a word problem. So the best way to visualize a word problem is to draw a picture to represent the situation, right? So let's get to it. First thing first, we're going to draw a triangle. Don't make it too special, right? You don't want to assume that it's a right triangle because there's no reason to assume that. So let's just draw a random triangle, right? Really random, like this. No, nothing special about this triangle. No sides are equal, no angles are equal. There's no right angle in here. Just any random, just any random triangle, okay? And after that, let's just, I guess, like notate a picture, like annotate a picture, right? We have two people in here. We have Jackie and we have Peter, right? So let's do Jackie in this corner and let's do Peter in this corner, right? So originally, let's say they're here, right? They are 15 degrees apart from each other. And then after some time, right, Jackie skates for 5 meters to get to there, to get to the bottom of the triangle on the left, on the bottom left. And then for Peter, he would make it 7 meters. And then he would end up at the bottom right corner, right? So then we have all the information noted in the picture, in the diagram in here. And the question in here is how far apart are they, right? So the question is asking for this, right? So we have to find the x in here. The distance between Jackie and Peter is what they want. So in here, if you think about it, for this type of problem, we have two options. We have law of sines and we have law of cosines. How do you know which one to use? For law of sines, you must have a pair of sine and angle. Looking at this picture in here, no angle is opposite to, well, we don't have a pair of both known angle and side, right? Opposite to 7, we don't know that angle. Opposite to 5, we don't know that angle. Opposite to 15 degrees, we don't have that sine. And in fact, that's what we have to find, right? X is what we have to find. So that means the only option that we have left is the law of cosine. So let's write down first law of cosine, right? And the formula in here, it goes like a squared equals to b squared plus c squared minus 2bc times cosine of big angle A, right? So which means in here is that you're going to start with a sine, right? We're looking for x. So I guess we can start from x. You're going to go x squared equals to the sum of the square of the other two sides, which is 5 and 7. So you're going to do 5 squared plus 7 squared minus 2, because there are, two sides left. And then the first one is 5, the second one is 7, and then this is law of cosine, so we need to have a cosine here. And notice in here is that we start with x. So the cosine here, we have to look for the angle that is opposite to the side that we have on the left-hand side of the equation. And the angle that is opposite to x in here, we have 15. So we're going to put 15 over here, okay? So moving on, right, I'm going to have x squared drop down in here. If you want to, you can put everything into the calculator, and then you're going to get x squared. Well, in a calculator, you're going to do 5 squared plus 7 squared minus 2, open parenthesis, 5, and then close, and then open parenthesis, 7, and then close, and then cosine of 15 degrees, right? And then make sure your calculator, it has to be in degree mode, or else you're going to get the wrong answer. So the x squared here, it would be 6.3852, just to round up. The more, decimal places that you take in here, the better accuracy you can have for the final answer, okay? You can take 2 decimal places if you want to at this step, but for me, I'm just gonna take 4 for better, more accurate answer. And the last step in here is that we don't need the x squared. All we need in here is x. So we're gonna take the square of both sides, and then we're gonna get the answer x to be 2.53. And make sure you don't forget the unit in here. This one is measured in meters, so we're gonna put meters in here and call it the final answer.